Green Collective 2, The Link. Written by Russ Bulldog. Illustrated by Thomas Feathergas. Charlotte hadn't sure how long she had been in the room. It had no windows, and the only two doors she found that she could get out of bed and walk around when Auntie wasn't here. She couldn't open the door that led outside, though. The door led to a small bedroom with a shower. She kept often when she woke. Food would have been waiting on a small shelf in the corner. Sometimes she woke to find herself unable to move, which meant Auntie was there for their chat. I remember everything, Charlotte thought, focusing on Auntie. It was the first time she had tried to talk using the police technique. Her head still hurt, but the pain had now gone down enough. Do you think Lilia will back a few days? Did you know now? Auntie's voice appeared in her mind. Where are you? Charlotte asked, walking around her room. Not far. Would you like to come out of your room and chat? Charlotte felt excited at the thought of getting out of the room. Maybe she could find a way to escape. Things sounded like a chuckle echoed in his mind. When you leave your room, Auntie said, head down the hall to the right. You'll find me in the surveillance room at the end. The door slid open as near. She squinted in the bright sunlight of the wall of windows on the other side. Outside, she saw the green hills dotted with trees, small city rising up in the distance. She realized that must be his tower in the resistance had attacked. If she could get out, she would go way back to the compound in less than a day. The empty hallway. He turned to her and left moved quickly toward the doorway at the end. As she came close, the larger door slid open. A flash of blue light covered with the opening. It tingled when she pressed her hand against it, and she was solid as steel, so she wouldn't be getting out that well. She turned around and made her very path of room again and down the hallway. As she walked, she passed a few small doors that didn't open. She wondered if the Agnes were doing tests on all the prisoners as well. This area used to be covered with trees like this. They are native to this part of the country, but we made a few changes. The trees now grow faster, live longer, and remove more pollution from the air. Auntie smiled roundly at Charlotte. I'm sure the next Arbor Day celebration will be a real blast. Thanks to you, she said. For some reason, speaking out loud seemed like a form of protest. With a gun, Auntie turned and walked to the right side of the room. The rolling hills stretched into the distance, but the grass ended at the line of birch tree. The ground beyond the tree was soft, and the large crater dotted the hillside. The destruction ended abruptly in front of the building, where the blue shield must have stood. Nearly 50 humans died in the resistance attack on this tower, Auntie said sadly. Many others died or were injured in other places around the world. How many were resistance? Charlotte asked. What difference does it make? You're all humans, all members of the same species. The people working with you are traitors. While it says that they died, it was necessary for the cause of freedom. This area used to be covered with trees like this. They are native to this part of the country, but we made a few changes. The trees now grow faster, live longer, and remove more pollution from the air. Auntie smiled proudly at Charlotte. I'm sure the next Arbor Day celebration will be a real blast thanks to you, she said. For some reason, speaking out loud seemed like a form of protest. With a grunt, Auntie turned and walked to the right side of the room. The rolling hills stretch of burning trees. The ground beyond the trees was soft, and large craters dotted dotted uh, the hillside. Destruction ended abruptly in front of the building. Wait, where is it? Where the blue shoe must have stood. Nearly 50 million died in the resistance attack on this tower. Officers sadly, many others died or were injured in other places around the world. How many were resistant? Wait, I read this already. You repeat your father's words well, Charlotte, but I wondered if you truly believed them. Of course I do, she said. Remember, I've seen what you've done. Thousands upon thousands of world destroyed in so many ways. It's terrible, and you're not going to do that to Earth. Artie flashed or was fire. I think you'll need to research the experience again. See what really happens. Charlotte again suspicious of destroyed civilization in her mind. The number of it made it difficult to focus. She tried again and again, but she couldn't find what she was looking for. Nothing showed that the collective had actually caused any of destruction she was seeing. That didn't prove anything, however. Planets with life are rare, but the universe are so big, they have vast number of them. This galaxy alone has more than 100 billion planets similar to making your contact, being from another world. Artie's voice echoed with her brain. What do you think, Daddy? Charlotte found it a little hard to speak, with so much destruction running too far her mind again. At last she said, too far. That's a good starting point. Getting to space requires a certain level of technology. Traveling between stars is not even more difficult. Still, with so many worlds out there, why didn't some of them contact with Earth before the collective? Charlotte shook her head and wiped tears from her cheeks. She was still upset from what she had just seen and felt. Artie gave her a disappeared look, as he had expected more from her. It's really very simple. They destroy themselves. Coming up with new technologies isn't that hard. Learning to use them safely and responsibly is the real challenge. Breakthroughs in science are extremely dangerous. You see many examples of what goes wrong. Charlotte let go of the experience, feeling terrible destruction fade to the back of her mind. You're saying we should all just hug Earth and each other? Archie let out a loud growl that she realized was a laugh. That does sound rather selfish, doesn't it? Really so. The species just need to stop being so selfish. I've kidnapped my tree's hunger, Charlotte groaned. We're trying to help your species at its transition to an advanced intergalactic civilization. If you didn't really ask what we wanted to transition, it was unavoidable, as you know. We've seen this happen many times, always ends the same way. With the overpopulation, complete disregard for the environment, and you would have destroyed yourself. We couldn't allow that. How do you know? Charlotte snapped. Maybe we could have Wait, be a minute. There. Maybe we have transitioned on our own. Besides, who gives you the right to decide? We're free to destroy ourselves if we want. There's always a chance of natural transition, yes, but help from the collective greatly increase the chance of success. You are free to destroy yourself, except you take everything else with you. The loss of habitable planets is tragedy, so the answer is to surrender. Just let you take over and give up our freedom. Just accept that we are your slaves, because otherwise there was an off chance we might have blown ourselves up. I'm not sure that's a fair trade. As they watched, human workers left the tower and began to run out to the field. Some carried bags of seed they scattered in front of them. Others had shovels, saplings ready to be planted. It's a matter of perspective, Ollie said. You won't win. It's not about winning, it's about survival. You may come to see that soon. However, as much as I have enjoyed our talk, you return to your room to the rest. Tomorrow we do the second boutir. Wait, have I recorded? Yeah. Pain, darkness, a planet died, explosion. Where? People yelling, the collective landing ship, something roaring, another planet ended. Charlotte felt herself being lifted out of bed and carried. She tried to fight, but every movement sent waves of pain through her body. There was a burning smell. She tried to open her eyes, but everything was moving and painful. So she closed them again. The collective was there. Awesome. A moment later, darkness took her. Charlotte woke up on her death face, looking down on her. Morning, sunshine, he said, breaking into a broad smile. Charlotte immediately hugged him. How long have I been gone? She said, looking around in the room, clean the compound. The light had green wall, strangely similar to her room in the street. The only real difference is the window along one wall. About 10 days, he said. We brought you here 3 days ago, but you've been cold out the whole time. Charlotte had thought, not nearly as bad as it had when she woke up in the alien street. She couldn't remember much of happened after the talk with Artie in the observation room. She had returned to her bed and fallen asleep. Had they finished the produce the last time we found? Like an avalanche of new information. But now she felt almost completely normal. Are you feeling okay? Her dad asked. Charlotte nodded, just a bit of headache. I'm fine but hungry. Her dad laughed. Of course you are. I see. I can get you some food. I'll let the dirty enough job, but he said I left the room. Charlotte lay back and rubbed her temple. Her mind felt clear, as though nothing had ever happened. She examined her thought of her memory. Nothing felt jump out of place or twisted, but would she really know it were? Cautiously, she had thought about one of the civilizations that had been destroyed. The planet. Wait a minute. The planet with the violet tingled ocean. Suddenly, the entire she had opened her computer file. The images or information were clear and self-contained. She tried another planet with the same result, then another soon. She was scrolling through them faster than she could have imagined. This time, the emotions were also there. The emotion also there. Pain, anger, and terrible sadness. The amount of information being dumped into her brain made her a bit woozy, so she stopped. Her mind was back to normal again. She was still thinking about what had been sent. Her father returned with something to eat. She quickly forgot about anything else. You must be starving, her dad said as she just threw into the sandwich soup. Charlotte just grunted and took with another bite. When she finished, She handed her an empty plate and bowl to her dad, suddenly sleeping. Just then the door opened and the doctor came in, looking at a chart. "How are you feeling today, Charlotte?" she asked with a fake smile. "Better," Charlotte replied. "Happy to be home." Although she was tired and her hands hurt, Charlotte stayed awake. The locked door meant they didn't trust her, but they could. But could she blame them? Would she have trusted someone who probably spent an entire week in the alien street? Probably not. She checked out the window, but they were sure that could be break glass without them noticing. Why was she thinking of escaping? She was safe in the compound, but this room felt more like a prison. Maybe it was some animal instinct to flee when trapped. She wasn't going anywhere, so she decided to try and escape. As she lay in bed, her mind wandered. She found herself thinking about the information she had picked up from the lake. She knew that the collective had not been involved in the destruction of any civilization. Time after time, they had watched what was happening from a distance without stepping in. She didn't know whether that was worse. The collective had felt incredibly sad. Helpless, locked in a room, the resistant compound of feeling she understood so well. Mm, mm, mm.
Good job. You pass. Click on the item. Wow! Perfect score!